Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to AEW Dynamite Universe Mode. We got plenty going on tonight as we are closing in on the Full Gear pay-per-view. We got a lot going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk will be in the main event tonight. But we're going to kick the show off with the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, taking on the Dark Order's Boom Boom, Colt Cabanna. So here comes Kenny Omega to the ring. The best bout machine, Kenny Omega, who we can now confirm at Full Gear in just a few weeks' time, will step up in the place of his friend Adam Cole and take on Pac at Full Gear in an attempt to get revenge for Adam Cole's injury that Pac gave him last week. Adam Cole has sustained an injury. He will be out for the foreseeable future. But Kenny Omega making his way to the ring. Kenny Omega makes his way to the ring. He takes on another Dark Order member this week. Last week he beat Eric Redbeard. But this week, he takes on coming up to the wrong music because of flippin' course he is, Colt Cabanna. I set his entrance and it was not set as this, just in case anyone's curious. So Colt Cabanna being accompanied by the Dark Order making his way to the ring. I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go. So Omega and Cabana going one-on-one. Kenny with the V-trigger. And another one. Cabana with an arm drag. Colt Cabanna, no. Kenny sweeps the leg. And another V-trigger. Cabana now into another arm drag. Kicks Kenny in the back. Kenny getting back to his feet, and Kenny Omega with a slap. And Cabana with a knee strike. Kenny, Hurricane Rana. Kenny grabs Cabana, throws him over the top. Kenny Omega, right hand to Cabana. And now Kenny Omega. Judgment Day is near. The Judgment Day! Dive onto Colt Cabanna. Kenny Omega now grabbing Cabana. Throws him back into the ring. Kenny now picking him back up to his feet. And Kenny, forearm strike. And again. Kenny Omega knocking him back. And Kenny with a boot. He gets Colt Cabanna back up to his feet now. And Kenny Omega all goes for a DDT, but Cabana punching him in the ribs. And now Kenny getting punched in the face by Colt Cabanna. Cabana's got him down. Kenny gets grabbed. Cabana drags him in the center of the ring. Cabana into a cover. Colt Cabanna, 1, 2, no. Kenny kicks out. There's a kick to the back again. Kenny in trouble. Cabana grabs the arm, drags him in the center of the ring. Colt Cabanna. Jumping neck breaker. And now Colt Cabanna grabs the leg and snaps the leg of Kenny. Kenny Omega goes down, grabbing at his leg. There's another kick from Cabana. Omega trying to get back up. Colt Cabanna out of the way. Colt Cabanna rolled through. O'Connor roll. 1, no. And now Kenny getting him back up to his feet. Kenny Omega with a slap to the face. Pulls him in. Omega German suplex, but he's hanging on. Kenny Omega into another. And one more. Kenny Omega taking him down. Elbow drop. And now Kenny Omega just kind of lounging in the corner at the moment. Kenny turns him around. Kenny Omega takes him down. Another cover. 1, 2. No. Cabana kicks out. And now Kenny Omega picking Colt Cabanna back up to his feet. Omega with Colt off the ropes. Another Hurricane Rana. Picking him up to his feet. Now Omega throws Cabana across the ring into the corner. Kenny Omega grabs hold of him. Turns him around. Kenny scoops him up on his shoulders. Omega with one winged angel. 1, 2, 3. Kenny Omega gets the win with the one-winged angel over Colt Cabanna. Big win in the opening contest for Kenny Omega. Omega looks prepared for Pac at Full Gear in just 4 weeks' time. We got more coming up, though, ladies and gentlemen. We got 6-1 tag action coming up, and we got something a little bit special in that matchup. So it's now time for some 6-woman tag team action. As I said, I tried to fix it. I really did. I changed it, and I saved it, and it, for some reason, reverted back to Liv Morgan's theme song. I don't know why I did it, but either way, Ruby Soho, the #1 contender to the AEW Women's title, makes her way to the ring. This is just a fucked up music entrance today. She teams up first with Anna Jay of the Dark Order. And of course, finally, if Anna Jay's in a match, you know who's not far behind. Tay Conti. Tay Conti, Anna Jay, Ruby Soho, all teaming up tonight in this 6-woman tag match. Out next, the AEW Women's Champion. I'm on 2K19. No one's made the new belt yet on PC. Dr. Britt Baker DMD making her way to the ring. So Dr. Britt Baker makes her way to the ring. Who's she teaming up with? Well, first, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill and Britt Baker. You might wonder, who are they teaming up with? Well, ladies and gentlemen, next weekend is Bound for Glory. And this woman will be challenging for the Impact Knockouts title. Ladies and gentlemen, Taya Valkyrie. We want to give a special thanks to Impact Wrestling for allowing Taya to appear on the show tonight. Taya Valkyrie making her way to the ring. She and her husband, Johnny Impact, will be challenging for championships next weekend at Bound for Glory. Oh my god, we're only a week away from Bound for Glory. So, Taya Valkyrie teaming up tonight with teaming up with Dr. Britt Baker DMD and Jade Cargill. Soho and Baker starting it off. Tag made to Jade. Cargill with a clothesline. Wipes out Conti. And Jade Cargill, good lord, drops Anna Jay as well. Jade Cargill is a one-woman wrecking crew in there. Throws her across the ring. Leg drop, no. There's a kick to the back. Soho, no. Soho's got her. Soho's got Jade Cargill. Ruby Soho, no. Jade Cargill fighting back. Jade fights back. Elbow strikes, knocking away Soho. And Soho. Oh, gets grabbed by Taya. Headbutt from Jade Cargill. And now Cargill, small package on the number one contender. 1, 2, no. Here comes Taya Valkyrie. Drop kick. And Taya waves her off as now here comes Tay Conti. This is not going to be annoying. Sweeps the leg, does Tay Conti. And now Taya Valkyrie back up to her feet. Forearm strike from Conti. Valkyrie catches her. Taya Valkyrie grabs a hold of her. And now Taya into a swinging neck breaker. And Valkyrie now, elbow strike, turns her around. Grabs hold of her again. Pops her up. Drops her. And now Taya Valkyrie picking her up again. And Taya Valkyrie, knee to the face. Picking her back up to her feet now. Taya Valkyrie. Grabs her again. Throwing Tay Conti over the top rope. Grabs hold of her. And Valkyrie picks her up. And suplex. Double axe handle. Remember, Taya Valkyrie challenges alongside Tenille Dashwood against the Impact Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo in just a week's time. Purrazzo actually has some history here with All Elite Wrestling, appearing in AEW to challenge Britt Baker back at All Out in a champion versus champion match as Anna Jay with a crossbody to Taya Valkyrie. Valkyrie is down. She rolls back to her feet. Drop kick connects. And now Valkyrie picking her up to her feet. Taya Valkyrie grabs a hold of her and throws her into the corner. Right hand from Baker. Countered. And now Taya grabs her again. Throws her back into the corner. Taya Valkyrie goes for another tag, but Anna Jay counters. Counter by Anna Jay. And now Jay throws Taya Valkyrie across the ring. Sit-out leg drop from Anna Jay. She picks Valkyrie back up to her feet. And Taya Valkyrie back to her feet. Taya Valkyrie throwing up the ropes. Anna Jay tries to grab her. Taya drops to her back. Kicks back up though. Grabs hold of her. Taya puts her in the corner. Tag made. Britt Baker is in now. And now Baker and Taya with a double back body drop connects. Into a drop kick. And now Britt picking her up to her feet. Britt Baker pulls her in, scoops her up. Suplex. Baker, Cargill, and Valkyrie working real well together right now. And now Britt picks her up, kicks her in the ribs. Britt Baker, head scissor, DDT. Getting her back up now, back to her feet. Britt Baker kicks her in the ribs. And another head scissor. DDT to Tay Conti. Ruby Soho wants the tag. She wants to get in there with the women's champion. But Baker is making sure that doesn't happen. Britt Baker. Whoa! Whoa! Cover! 1, 2. No! Tay Conti nearly pinning the champion into another cover. 1, 2. No! Or excuse me, Anna Jay nearly pinning the champion into another cover. Anna Jay, cover again. 1. No! Counter for counter here. Anna Jay. No, Britt Baker finds the counter. And now Baker picks her up. No. Anna Jay with a knee strike. Into the Queen Slayer. Queen Slayer. Queen Slayer submission is in. Britt Baker rolls out of it. Spinning wheel kick connects to Anna Jay. Pulls her in. Whoa. Anna Jay counters. Anna Jay turns her around. Anna Jay back in. Walks it back in. Anna Jay's got Queen Slayer back in. Britt's down. Britt Baker is down. And Britt Baker trying again to fight out. She rolls through. Anna Jay now throws her into the corner. And Anna Jay. No! Britt Baker counters. Forearm strike from Baker. Turns her around. Britt pops her up. Throws her across the ring. And now Britt dragging Anna Jay away from the corner. Into Lockjaw. Lockjaw is in on Anna Jay. Lockjaw is in. Anna Jay is out. Just like that. Just like that, Britt Baker, Jade Cargill, and Taya Valkyrie get the win. What a team these three made tonight. Britt Baker, Taya Valkyrie, Tay Conti, or Taya Valkyrie, Jade Cargill, excuse me. Get the win. Again, I told you the whole Tay thing was going to get me tonight. Big win for these three tonight. Baker heading into full gear. Jade rising up the rankings. And, of course, Taya heading into Bound for Glory next week. We got plenty more coming up, though, ladies and gentlemen. Because up next, Buddy Matthews puts the TNT title on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall is for the TNT Championship. Here comes Orange Cassidy. He's from wherever. He weighs whatever. Orange Cassidy makes his way to the ring. The champion Buddy Matthews. the best kept secret. Buddy Matthews. Tonight, we're going to find out. Well, first, he's got to keep the championship. But we're going to find out tonight what his response to Scorpio Sky's challenge from last week is. Buddy Matthews with the TNT title in hand coming to the ring. So Orange Cassidy, Buddy Matthews, one-on-one. Here we go. Matthews with a chop. Uppercut connects. And now Buddy Matthews. Flatliner. There goes for a kick. Orange Cassidy sweeps the leg. Cassidy now grabs him back up to his feet. And Orange Cassidy, elbow strike. Throwing a punch now. Orange Cassidy with an elbow. Puts him in the ropes. Cassidy throws him off the ropes. Ducks him. Hops over him. And hip toss. Cassidy now picking Matthews up to his feet. Goes for a kick. Matthews kicks him in the knee. And now Buddy Matthews grabs him. And Buddy Matthews. He's got Orange Cassidy. He gets him up. He suplexes him. And now Matthews with a kick. Cassidy getting back up to his feet. Matthews gets caught with an arm drag. Matthews puts him in the corner. Now Buddy Matthews turns him around. And he breaks the eyes now. Buddy Matthews has him down. Cassidy staggers him. Matthews kicks him in the back. Turns him over now. Buddy Matthews. 1, 2, no. And now Matthews ties up the arm of Cassidy. Orange Cassidy trying to fight free. He gets up to one knee. Now up to his feet. He punches him in the ribs. Cassidy with a kick to the ribs. Right hook. Elbow strike. Orange Cassidy now with Matthews. Off the ropes. Cassidy just steps out of the way. And clotheslines the TNT champion over the top. Orange Cassidy. Takes him down. Back into the ring now comes Matthews. Matthews knocking him back into the corner. There's a chomp. Buddy Matthews grabs Cassidy. He throws Orange Cassidy across the ring now. Matthews, whoa, trying to hang him up. Orange Cassidy went for a clothesline. Matthews got down. Kick to the rib now from Orange Cassidy. Matthews counters. Buddy Matthews, right hook. He grabs him. He turns him around. Buddy Matthews tries to grab him. Orange Cassidy goes for an elbow. Matthews puts him in the ropes. And now Buddy Matthews grabs Orange Cassidy. He picks him up. Matthews grabs him and stun guns him into the ropes. Picking him up now is Buddy Matthews. Matthews gets hit with a suplex. Cassidy picking him up to his feet now. He grabs him, throws him off the ropes. Orange Cassidy, hip toss to Matthews. Picking him back up now is Orange Cassidy. And Cassidy kicks him in the ribs. Oh, they collide now. Matthews grabs Cassidy, throws him across the ring. Buddy Matthews, he's got to focus. If he doesn't focus tonight, Orange Cassidy, he's unpredictable. Orange Cassidy could get the better of him and become TNT champion. Knee strike from Matthews now, takes him down. Buddy Matthews picking him up. Oh, Matthews, Kimura lock. The Kimura lock is in. Orange Cassidy is fighting. He's trying to get out of it. Matthews has that Kimura lock. He's wrenching it in. Matthews has it in. He's got it in tight as well. He's got it singed in. He could break the arm of Cassidy's not careful. It's over. Buddy Matthews retains the TNT title. Just like that, your winner, and still the AEW TNT champion, the best kept secret, Buddy Matthews. Matthews calling for a mic as he about to respond to Scorpio Sky. Well, Matthews has a microphone. What's he going to say? Scorpio, I heard your challenge last week, and I, just like you, am very disappointed that we didn't really get to see who the better man was 2 weeks ago, so no time limit. No problem. Full Gear, I'll see you there. I won't mince words any longer. Full Gear, you and me, no time limit. We'll see who the rightful champion is. The champ has spoken. Speaking of champs, we go right into a segment with another champion, MJF. Up next, and I already apologize for it. There he is. Let's talk about Keith Lee and Darby Allin, shall we? Because Keith Lee and Darby Allin have been the biggest pains in my ass for 2 weeks now, since they had the nerve to attack Wardlow and I. And you know what? I'm getting real sick and tired of it, because you look at my track record as the AEW World Champion. At least my first challenge, Bryan Danielson, one of the best wrestlers in the world, I had the chance to tap him out and say I tapped out a submission specialist. And then you had the anxious millennial cowboy Hangman Page. We're just going to gloss over the little sewer rat jungle boy. Hangman Page, many people here seem to love his cowboy shit, but I took his cowboy shit and shoved it down his throat when I humiliated him too. And then there's Keith Lee. Keith Lee's a superstar, and I am never going to deny that, but he's not MJF. Keith Lee is not MJF, and let's just make sure we get that right here, right now. Keith Lee is certainly a good wrestler, but he's just a bunch of dead weight. He's expendable. And I proved that when I beat him. But now I have the displeasure of wasting a title defense at Full Gear against the emo mime on a skateboard, Darby Allin. Darby says he's not going to let me break him mentally or physically. Darby says he's going to be the one to shut me up. Here's the deal. Nobody shuts up MJF. Nobody makes me shut my mouth. And that's because Darby, Keith, and each and every one of you in this building and watching at home, I'm better than you. And you know it. MJF, he's MJF. That's the lightest way to put it, is he's MJF. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for some singles action, because here comes Jon Moxley to the ring. Jon Moxley walks into a match with Chris Jericho at Full Gear in just a few weeks' time, but tonight he's got to take on one of the goons of the Inner Circle. Jon Moxley making his way to the ring. He takes on the muscle of the Inner Circle. He takes on Jake Hager. Jake Hager and Chris Jericho, two members of the Inner Circle, making their way to the ring. This is going to be a fight, that's for sure. Oh, and Mox isn't waiting. Mox going right after Hager. Mox just leathering Hager. Hager knocks him back. Hager goes for a clothesline. Mox off the ropes. Crossbody. And Jon Moxley showing why they call him the master of unscripted violence. Moxley going after Hager. Hager, right hook to Mox. And now Jake Hager, no, Moxley counters. And now Moxley firing away. Forearm from Hager. Hager went for a clothesline. Moxley countered. Moxley. Neck breaker. Oh, and now Jericho getting in his face. Hager trying to capitalize. Hager. Oh, Moxley with an elbow. And Moxley turns it into a suplex. Jon Moxley now getting Hager back up to his feet. Moxley. Forearm strike. There's a chop. Moxley puts him in the ropes. And Jon Moxley with Hager. Into the ropes. Knee strike. Throws him again. Into the other ropes. Knee strike again. Jon Moxley grabs him by the neck. And a leg sweep to Hager. Jon Moxley now getting back up to his feet. And Moxley for a forearm. Hager with a jab. Hager hit with a stun gun. And Jericho looking for some assistance here for Hager. Moxley gonna make him pay for it. Moxley getting rid of the chair. Throws himself at Hager again. Jon Moxley staying on top as I sit here. Moxley getting him up again. There's a jab and a chop. Hager counters. And now Jake Hager. Clothesline to Mox. Hager goes for a kick to the back. Moxley pushes him in the corner. Clothesline attempt. Hager counters. Clothesline from Hager. And there's another kick. Moxley rolls out into the bottom rope. Mox back into the ring now. Mox kicks him in the ribs. Jon Moxley punches him in the face. And now Mox getting up to his feet. Jon Moxley grabs Hager, picks him up, and perfect plex. Jericho again distracting Mox. Jericho and Mox mouthing off at one another. It's what they do best. Hager, knee into the back of Moxley. Grabs hold of him, drags him to the center of the ring now. Hager into a cover on Mox again. Hager. One, no, Moxley counters. Or kicks out. There's a kick from Hager now, and Hager turns him over. Jake Hager takes out the arm of Jon Moxley. Goes for another kick. And Moxley sweeps the legs. And now Mox kicks him in the ribs. Here we go. Paradigm shift. One, two, three. Jon Moxley gets the win. Moxley wasted no time getting into the fight with Hager tonight. Hit a paradigm shift, and it was all she wrote. Jon Moxley gets the win over Jake Hager. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is the main event. CM Punk takes on Andrade El Idolo. It is main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Andrade El Idolo making his way to the ring. Andrade. He's someone who considers himself to be the uncrowned world champion here in All Elite Wrestling. He's looking to get that big opportunity, looking to get that big title shot. Tonight he has an opportunity to shoot himself up the rankings when he takes on the undefeated CM Punk. Punk has been accumulating one of the best records in All Elite Wrestling over the last few months since the series started back in September. Undefeated for over 6 months. The only other person that's been undefeated with that big of a record for that long is the AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker DMD. Andrade makes his way to the ring. He takes on CM Punk. So here comes the best in the world. Here he comes, CM Punk. CM Punk last week knocked off Powerhouse Hobbs. But tonight, CM Punk looks to add another name to that list of names he's defeated as he takes on Andrade El Idolo. Here we go. Andrade grabs Punk. Northern Lights takes him down. Now Andrade goes for a kick to the back. Punk out of the way. Punk grabs him. German suplex. And now the Second City Savior picks him up to his feet. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Punk. Clothesline. Now Punk getting Andrade back up to his feet. And CM Punk with a kick to Andrade. Goes for another one. Punk gets caught. Andrade grabs him. Punk with an arm drag. And now Punk grabs Andrade. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. CM Punk. Clothesline. Off the ropes. Bulldog. Getting him back up to his feet. Now is CM Punk. Punk with a kick to the knee. And again, CM Punk knocks him back. And now Punk with Andrade. Off the ropes. Punk ducks him. CM Punk tries to catch him. Andrade counters. And now Andrade grabbing Punk. Andrade throws him into the corner. Punches him in the back. Andrade with Punk. Knee into the back of the neck. Clothesline takes him down. There's another kick from Andrade. And Andrade now grabs Punk. Punk getting back up to his feet. He knocks back Andrade. And now CM Punk grabs hold. Throws him across the ring again. Punk. And Zaguri connects. Picking him up to his feet. CM Punk grabs Andrade. Andrade pushes him away. Andrade, wall Punk. Swings through. Neck breaker. Punk now kicking Andrade while he's down. CM Punk getting him back up to his feet now. Punk. Forearm strike. Grabs Andrade. Andrade throws him in the corner. And now Andrade goes for a chop. Punk counters. Forearm strike from CM Punk. He gets Andrade now back up to his feet. And CM Punk with Andrade. Sends him off the ropes. Punk went for another Enziguri. Andrade out of the way. Andrade with a forearm. Goes for another. Punk finds the counter. CM Punk. And a drop kick. Punk getting Andrade back up to his feet now. And CM Punk. Andrade with a clothesline. Getting him back up to his feet again. CM Punk in trouble. Andrade pops him up. Looks like he was going for a powerbomb. CM Punk fights out of it. Andrade with a clothesline. Andrade went for a right hook. CM Punk caught him. Punk. Double underhook. Tiger backbreaker. Tiger suplex into a backbreaker. Into the Anaconda thighs. Anaconda Vise is in. Andrade managing to fight out of it. Goes for a drop kick. Punk swats him away. Punk goes for a kick. Andrade ducks him. Andrade, no. Punk puts him in the corner. CM Punk, knee in the back. Clothesline. Kick to the ribs. CM Punk kicking Andrade in the ribs. Andrade rolls out of the ring now. Andrade gets back in. Punk gets caught with a forearm. Andrade takes him down. Andrade now into a headlock. And now Andrade pulls back on Punk again. CM Punk trying to fight out. Andrade wrenching back on the headlock again. CM Punk getting back up to his feet. Punk back up to his feet now. He knocks back Andrade. Punk gets grabbed. Andrade puts him in the corner. Andrade goes for a knee strike. Punk swings him around. Kicks him. No. Andrade knocks him back. CM Punk. Oh, Andrade tries to pick him up again. CM Punk finds the counter. Knocks him back again. CM Punk. There's a slap. And another kick. Punk with Andrade across the ring. Into the corner. CM Punk. Up to the middle rope. Punk into Tornado DDT. And now Punk. He's going up. He's up top. CM Punk. Here we go. Elbow to Andrade. CM Punk says it's time for Andrade to go night-night. Went for go to sleep. Andrade countered. Andrade grabs Punk. Puts him in the corner. Drop kick. And now Andrade grabs Punk again. Throws him in the corner. Drop kick again. Goes for a boot. Andrade gets caught. Punk countered. Andrade with a forearm. And now Andrade. Right hand to Punk. Andrade now. Right hand to Punk. And a boot takes him down. And now Andrade calling Punk up to his feet. Andrade looking to end it. Punk counters. CM Punk grabs Andrade. Scoop slam. Takes him down. And now Punk going up to the top again. CM Punk going for another elbow to Andrade. And now CM Punk saying it's time for real this time for Andrade to take a little nap. It's time for the GTS. Go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk gets the win. The best in the world shows that, as usual, he is the best. But also, he shows that, yeah, like I said last week, he's the real master of the GTS. Thank you all for watching tonight. I've been Xander. What the hell did all that mean? Oh my god! Oh my god, Punk, look out! That's Kenta! The originator of the GTS! He grabs Punk! And he hits him with GTS! Ladies and gentlemen, Kenta is all elite! Oh my god, he's gonna do it again! He's gonna do it again! Another GTS to Punk! I've been Xander, and that was dynamite. Kenta has arrived.